Hey there, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click notification bell. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.
Perimeter play, and they rely on it a lot.
It feels as though, Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate. I love the bigs outside. I got to tell you, Doris, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the two-guard spot. Harris passes to Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Now, guys, you see it so often. Kyrie Irving's speed makes him easy to foul. Well, this guy, Kyrie Irving, just so reminiscent of his idol, Kobe Bryant. He is one of the cold-blooded scorers in the game, an absolute torture for a defender to guard.
The first one falls. And you know, Doris, for both Kyrie and Kobe, each had an urge to step out on his own, you know, to put their fingerprints on a team.
No doubt, Kevin. For Kobe, it was Shaq. For Kyrie, it was LeBron. And think about last season. Kyrie actually called LeBron to apologize. But let's not kid ourselves, right? He is most comfortable in the starring role. Boy, you talk about the all-time great below-the-rim finishers. Kyrie Irving is on that list. He can use either hand. So much English. This guy is tough.
Now here's Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Corner shot. They get it again. Nice touch on the bank shot. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, everyone in the NBA understands that Steph Curry is the master in pick and roll. He understands to take what the defense gives him.
Now here's Durant. Poked away. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Wiggins kicks to Oubre. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot. And that's now 8 points for Steph Curry. You know, Doris, as great a scorer as he is, Kyrie Irving doesn't draw a ton of fouls.
Kevin, I think that has everything to do with his elusivity. This is a young man who can finish with either hand, can get separation on any defender. This is the one thing you'd say about Kyrie Irving. He does not initiate contact around the rim.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Brooklyn Nets. Wiggins against Harris. And that one's good. Wiggins.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. His primary concern defensively, stopping Steph Curry. Coach said he changes the geometry of the court with his shooting. And Kevin, this is no time for advanced math, but they have no choice.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Wiggins. James Harden picking up that last basket. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
Who's got Kyrie?
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
Curry kicks to Oubre. From downtown, It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. Curry's got 11 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against Golden State.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight. The free throw drops for Green. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Curry from deep three-point land. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 8. Harris with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Irving with it. Now Green defending. Back to Harris. Here's the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Green passes to Curry. To the middle. Here's Pascal, guarded by KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
And he's good on the second.
And in recent years, some call the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers. Doris, do you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team was as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers.
Now here's Curry. Harden missing his last shot. Now Curry. He's got 11. And here's Green outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got 6 points.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Outside Irving. The three ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the three.
Warriors leading by 6. And here is Curry. Oubre outside. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, this is one thing about Kelly Oubre. I know he's thin, but there's a wiry strength to him. He's able to take the hit and complete it.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 7, misses from short range.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Green taking his time here. Oubre kicks to Curry. Puts up a 3. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Harden right side. No good there. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Puts it up from 12. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Harden. Looking to end the run. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from Harden.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
Irving against Curry. Green, the pass to Wiggins. And as talented as Andrew Wiggins is, there are games, Doris, when he can fade into the background when his team needs him the most.
Yes, and the questions become, is he passive? Is he disengaged on the offensive end? And that, I think, can be frustrating because people around the league will tell you that this young man is as talented and as skilled as any player in the league. It's really, for Andrew Wiggins, about finding a measure of consistency. Boy, for all the talent Andrew Wiggins brings to the table, you wonder what his assessment of the 2018-19 season is. Obviously, he took a step back in terms of his production, and I think that had a lot to do with his lack of consistency with his shot. He's got a ton of talent. Let's see where it takes him.
And he sinks the second.
And the problem for Wiggins, a former overall #1 pick, people always seem to want more from him, whether it's warranted or not.
Outside Durant. Shot left block, and it's Brooklyn scoring again. And with Wiggins, Doris, and his struggles last year, he seemed to be relying more on his outside shot.
You wonder if Wiggins feels the pressure of an NBA that now so heavily emphasizes that three-point shooting. But his strength, to me, is putting the ball on the deck, attacking the rim, and relentlessly going at defenders. He's got to get back to that.
Here's Curry. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. A floater, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 16.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Irving passes to Harden. Back to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Now, here's Green. He's got 6. Curry can't get it to go. Outside, Green. Nets passing it around. It's stolen by Green. Oubre, no one around him. Misses off the right iron.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Durant, that's good.
Well, Kevin Durant plays with great pace. He never allows the defense to speed him up, just a pretty pull-up jumper.
Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. Oubre kicks to Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 6. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
Here's Pascal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Nets trail by 6. Outside, KD. Here's Harden on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Outside, KD. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Outside, Jordan. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Good on the bucket. And that's now 8 points for KD.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Oubre. Outside Curry. And there's the pass to Green. Here's Pascal. Green kicks to Oubre. Outside Curry. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Irving at the point guard position.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, running the floor is the easy part. How about Marquise Chris as a finishing option off the break? Doesn't get much better.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And let's not forget about the assists. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Warriors leading by 4. Lee outside. Here's Chris. Sinks that one from the post. Chris has got 4 points in the quarter.
And such focus on these difficult finishes. Chris showing tremendous will fighting through the defense.
It's Durant with the drive. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Chris finds Bazemore. Here's Pascal, defended by Durant. Here's Pascal. No points in the game yet for him. And the basket by Curry.
Well, this guy's not just an outside shooter. I mean, we most identify Steph Curry as the greatest shooter in the NBA right now, but gets inside there. That's pretty.
Now here's Jordan. Yes, that goes in. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
You have to remember, the Nets surrendered their draft pick every year for 5 straight years, between the years 2014 to 2018. How they turned that into a playoff run last year, one of the great stories in the league.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Outside Jordan. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan. 13 points for Kyrie Irving. And Doris, you're right. Those picks you're referring to, surrendered by the Nets in their 2013 trade with the Celtics.
And think about it, Kev. That transaction was one in a string of trades by the Nets, trading their picks for veterans. This 2019 draft, only the 2nd time the Nets controlled their pick in the last 9 years. What they have achieved in the face of that is nothing short of remarkable.
Now here's Bazemore. Jeff Green missing his last shot. Chris finds Bazemore. Over Durant. Bazemore misses. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this 2nd quarter so far. Green, the pass to Irving. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Harris is checked in for Jeff Green. The Warriors leading. Now here's Curry. He's got 18. Bazemore on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And he makes the first. No doubt passing is a premium for this team game of the NBA. We love the individual star power, but it is a team game. Are there any playmakers out there that don't get, Doris, you think, enough credit for all that they do for their team?
Well, the first guy that comes to mind is a man that Steve Kerr described as probably the smartest single basketball player he has ever been around, and that's Andre Iguodala. The numbers in terms of his scoring, obviously not eye-popping, but his incredible defense and then his elite passing skills have been so critical to so many championship teams.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Lee passes to Curry. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Inside, knocked loose. On its way from Irving for 2. Curry with the defensive effort.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Lee with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Chris. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harris looking it over. Dishes it to Jordan. Chris with the rebound.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Curry against Irving. From deep. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors. Nets trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dinwiddie outside. Outside Irving. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. For 3, Durant. That one misses. The Warriors go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lee passes to Chris. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Bazemore. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Nets trail by 11. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Irving to end the drought. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Bazemore. He's got 5. To the wing on the left. Pass to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
How exciting is this kid? One of the more athletic front court players you'll find in the NBA. Marquise Chris doing work.
Back to Irving. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Harris against Bazemore. The floater. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Poole. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
James Harden, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. It's the Nets now. They trail by 7. Harden finds Jordan. And here is Durant, covered by Chris. Here's Harris.
I'll tell you, that's nice defense right there by Oubre. With that 7'2" wingspan, he can swallow up space quick.
Here's Green.
You know, simply stated, Draymond Green is an elite defender, one of the best in the game. But what's incredible to me is that he's able to accomplish everything he does on that end of the floor while being undersized in almost every one of his matchups.
The Warriors have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. That's good from Green.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Nets trail by 8. Harris dishes to Harden. Poked loose and stolen by Wiggins. The pass to Green. Here's Poole. 17 points in his last outing. Good on the shot. And I know a lot of fans will wonder why centers just don't shoot over Draymond Green. Well, Doris, as you know, it's not that simple.
You're right, Kevin. Draymond, it's his competitive spirit. It's his willingness to hold his ground on the block, and it is very difficult to score on him. Why? Well, great length, great anticipation. This guy is flat out competitive and wants to challenge anyone, anywhere.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan is simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, DeAndre Jordan remains one of the best rebounders in the NBA. His ability to dominate the glass and get you extra possessions, just a thing of beauty.
Warriors leading by 5. Here's Poole from outside the arc. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 6.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
And with DeAndre Jordan, the rebounding is as strong as ever, Doris. But what about the rim protection?
Well, I think obviously DeAndre's block totals aren't what they used to be when he was turning away 2 shots a game. But there's more to defense than just blocking shots, and Jordan remains a plus defender.
And here are the Warriors now after the three-pointer from KD. Wiggins against Harden. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. 1:35 left in the first half. Here's Poole. He's covered by Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Chris pass to Green. Here's Poole. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Irving kicks to Harris. Outside Jordan. Down low. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Kyrie Irving.
Well, we know this. Kyrie Irving on any given night can give you 40 on the offensive end. What a special talent.
Pass to Wiggins. Over Irving. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got 23.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Poole the pass to Wiggins. To the inside, Chris. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Well, this guy, a top 10 pick in 2016, we have seen Marquise Chris's talent. We've also seen the areas where he can improve.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wiggins finds Oubre. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Oubre's got his third basket of the night. Here's Harden. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie, what a start it was for Stephen Curry. He ended up with 24 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, you watch Steph Curry, so creative, so skilled, but also he plays with that toughness for his size.
And that'll do it for us, the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Curry is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Green, and it's Chris in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's Curry, and it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? So we'll just have to wait and see.
Nets trail by 6. Inside, here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry kicks to Green. Over Jordan. That one off the back iron and out. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Harris against Wiggins. Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. Clock at 4. Goes up from the top of the key. Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Oubre outside. And it's off from three-point range. Nets trail by 4. KD dishes to Harden. Back to Durant. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Chris has got 5 rebounds tonight from 15 feet away. And Green with the basket on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got 3 assists tonight. To the middle with the floater. And the layup good by Irving. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Curry deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. He has 29.
Kevin, I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Brooklyn with the ball. 7-point differential. Jordan the pass to Durant. Back to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. He misses the mark. He's now 6 of 8.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Green passes to Oubre. Here's Pascal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Wiggins. Yep, it counts. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Well, he's got the wide shoulders, the natural balance. Andrew Wiggins taking the hit and finishing.
Jordan the pass to Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Free throw drops for Harden. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient, because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
Well, that's a good way to look at it.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
The Warriors have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. First free throw is good.
You look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre. 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. And both free throws good for Oubre.
And you look at the cast-offs that have found success in Brooklyn, Doris. A great part of the Nets story.
And I think what the players appreciate is the team that gave them their first real shot to play significant minutes. That buy-in and urge to prove themselves a part of what makes their culture special. Well, the Splash Brothers backcourt, widely regarded as the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history. Now, you think about it, guys, they may be considered, before it's all said and done, the greatest backcourt, period.
That free throw good from Harden. You talk about the shooting prowess of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Doris. They're the only two NBA players in history to average over 40% from three-point range every season they've been in the league.
I mean, it's incredible, Kevin. That kind of consistency has put them in a league of their own. They made history for the most starts ever by a backcourt duo in NBA history. They surpassed the great Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars. Now they just need Klay Thompson back on the floor to continue to rewrite history.
Oubre finds Bazemore. Here's Looney. Snatched away. Here's KD. Knocks down the step-back J. Durant's got 15 points.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there, just calmly rises and fires.
Timeout called the Warriors.
The Nets had to be so judicious and so smart with every move they made because they did not have top draft selections. So you have to use cap space to acquire picks. They had to find sleepers in the draft. They had to find players who were probably undervalued and then develop those players. This is an organization that used every tool at their disposal.
Dinwiddie right side. Wants to get it to KD and does. Puts it up from 12. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And that's 17 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range because that is money in the bank.
And again, no good by Golden State. And Doris, the Nets showed they could manufacture a rebuild.
Kevin, what the Nets did was not easy. But to me, it shows you exactly how critical quality front office personnel is to the success of an organization. And the Nets were on point throughout the process.
18 feet out. Looney with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Harden outside. To the paint. Here's Claxton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the three. Harden, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Luau Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Bazemore for 3.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the three-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
4 on the clock. Oubre outside. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 6. Passes to Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. No good on the second free throw.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Can't hit from the corner.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
2 points. That one goes. And the Nets with possession here. 7-point differential. Dinwiddie up top, guarded by Curry. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Great showing for him last season. Second in free throw percentage, fourth in three-point field goal percentage. And as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. And Bazemore kicks to Oubre. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got his 4th assist in this one. Nets trail by 10. Harden scanning the floor. Lets it go from the wing. That one falls. Harden's got 12 points here in the second half.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Bazemore dishes to Oubre. Pass to Pascal. Shot from the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Pascal's got 6 in the quarter. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And here's Harden for 3, and Pascal pulls it down. Pascal's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Oubre outside. Harden grabs the miss. Nets trail by 12. Dinwiddie outside. Now the pass to Claxton. The shot from 20 feet away. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Top of the key, Looney. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry nails the 16-footer. Curry's got 36.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Here's Claxton, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on the free throw.
Boy, how about the Warriors enjoying this beautiful new arena, the Chase Center? What an incredible amount of work went into getting this built, and that was before they even broke ground, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Wiggins, kept alive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the first one drops. And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
On the wing, Harris kicks it out to Harden. Shoots from the baseline. Green passes to Jordan. Right side, Green. That shot misses. And here's Golden State. They're on a 15-5 run. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Harden outside. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got 23 points.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 16. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at center. He's off on the first.
And until their playoff run, the Brooklyn Nets weren't a team we thought of as a free agent destination. And Doris, you almost forget that they play in the biggest market in the country.
And, Greg, who would have thought that in New York and Los Angeles, arguably the most competent franchises would be the Nets and the Clippers? These are 2 of the historically dilapidated teams no longer content to play second fiddle in those major markets.
Stops, pops, the rebound by the Nets. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jordan. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Harden launches it from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Passes it to Wiggins. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Harden with the defensive effort. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Jordan kicks to Irving. Back to Jordan. Nets passing it around. Wiggins against Irving. Another shot. And the layup is good. 18 points for DeAndre Jordan.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Curry way outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets trail by 10. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Wiggins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, Wiggins, one of those guys who draws fouls at an excellent rate.
No good on that one. KD's checked in for Jeff Green. He hits the second from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Irving looking over the floor. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Poole, guarded by KD. Out to Chris. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins against Harden. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, the superb concentration on display from Andrew Wiggins. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Pass to Irving from deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Poole, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Doris, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Poole.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Irving. Left side, KD. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And here's Chris. Clock at 4. Wide open look. And that one hits back iron. Durant dishes to Irving. Step back shot. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Here's Poole, covered by Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And that one is good.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Timeout called the Warriors. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade and replenish your energy for the late game push. And the Warriors making a change here. Oubre's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks, David. Nets trail by 8. Down low. Here's Harden. He doesn't hit that one. Wiggins with some nice D. The Warriors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. There's the pass to Poole. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn, trailing by 10. Irving double team. Outside, KD. Here's Poole. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The first free throw is good. Good on both. Brooklyn with the ball. A 12-point game. In the corner, Harden, and stolen by Wiggins. Here's Poole. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, this guy has length and lateral quickness. Andrew Wiggins has the ability to be disruptive as a defensive star.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And a wide open look here for Wiggins, the offensive rebound.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Poole, guarded by Harden. Pass to Chris, puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Harris inside the line. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 12. Wiggins with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Fires the 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside Durant from the arc. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Well, catch and shoot. Is that Joe Harris's specialty? I think it is.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing. Nets trail by 13. Now here's Harden. From past the arc. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Pascal. Wiggins outside. He kicks to Oubre. No good on the triple. The net shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Harden up top, covered by Wiggins. Yep, that one goes. That's now 32 points for James Harden.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Irving against Curry. Good on the triple. Curry's got 45 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 11 as the basket is good from James Harden. The Warriors shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Curry passes to Wiggins. Takes the three. Good, another from three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Harden draws the double. Outside Jordan. Passes it to Irving. Shoots over Curry. Irving can't hit.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 16. Shamet kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. "12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wanamaker looking over the floor. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.